Hey guys, Jason here from Off the Beaten Path. This is an air compressor. So probably by the time this video comes out, you've seen that I've bought a new to me vehicle and just getting it basically set up so I can go out and do trips. Ultimately we'll have an air compressor mounted in the vehicle somewhere for tyre inflation and deflation, but for today, which is its shakedown trip, I opted for this. Now this is a Milwaukee cordless M18 compressor. So I just thought I'd do a little unboxing and first use on this. Why did I buy this? Couple of things I liked about this. I already own some Milwaukee gear, so I already had a battery. It's light, it's portable, easy to move around. Has some digital settings, so much like the air compressors at a service station, you set the tyre inflation pressure you want, you push the button, you leave it, and it'll inflate to that pressure and stop. So look, that was pretty appealing. And from a cost base, look, it's a good quality compressor from everything I've been able to figure out about them. Milwaukee's a good brand. Yeah, it was a cost-effective quality sort of option. So let's have a look. As I said, for me, this solution was good because I already owned some Milwaukee gear, so I already had an M18 battery and an M18 charger. Alright, usual paraphernalia, manuals, come back to that if we need to. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm going to probably fail at this, untying this label from this thing. I can see that's going to happen. Yeah. Okay, this does not weigh very much at all. This literally weighs probably 2 kilos. There is no weight to this at all. You can see digital display there on top. Integrated cable, ready to clip onto your tyres, just screws on. It's also got some inflation. I'll bring that up to the camera. So you can see just in here, it's also got some inflation nozzles for balls and airbeds and all kinds of other things that you might want to inflate with this. So yeah, look, it's as simple as that. I will be also using this for the first time today. But yeah, as you'd expect from Milwaukee, build quality looks really good. Nice, solid unit. There's not much else I could say till I actually turn this on. The obligatory plastic peel. But yeah, we will see this in action later today when I re-inflate the tyres. Nice rubber feet on the bottom, so it's not going to vibrate if you're sitting it down on the road or another hard surface. Yeah, look, I really like it so far. Let's see how it goes later on today inflating the tyres. Thanks guys. So just going to re-inflate the tyres after being off-road today, using the Milwaukee for the first time. I've already got the valve cap off there. It's pretty straightforward. You just unclip the hose that comes pre-attached. This is fun trying to do this sort of one-handed. Turn it on. Screw the hose onto the valve, and so it seals on there with a nice tight finish. So yeah, I'll let these down to about 25. So you just dial up to what you want pressure wise. So we'll re-inflate these to, I think they're at about 37, 38, 37. And away we go. Just like that. That was actually pretty quick. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. All right. So just undo the hose, cap back on. Now I'm not going to do all 4 tyres, they all kind of work the same, but yeah, pretty happy with that, definitely. And then yeah, just turn it off and wrap the hose up and you're done. So I'm going to start these off as much as I can, as close as I can at the same time. Just realised the pump wasn't primed. Okay. Stop automatically at 39 psi. This one I'll have to check, as I always have. Okay. So we're at 35 on the ARB. And the Milwaukee is finished at 39. So it's actually quicker than the single cylinder ARB. So yeah, really interesting time-wise. The Milwaukee is probably 30 seconds or so faster and easier to use, in my opinion. So yeah, pretty happy with it so far. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay guys, so recording this wrap-up on the Milwaukee M18 tyre inflator in the office. Got heaps on at the moment, so not able to get the time to get out and record this out in the bush somewhere, unfortunately. I've had it a while now and I've used it a fair few times. Look, all in all, still very happy with it. Obviously, key considerations are you need a decent battery. Now, I noticed in putting this video together, I didn't mention the battery I'm using there is a 5 amp hour battery that I already owned. I've inflated the tyres a few times and it's about half way down. So, you know, if you're going on a trip, even if it was a 3-4 day trip and you're going to inflate and deflate the tyres multiple times, a 5 amp hour battery is probably going to do the job without needing to be recharged. Obviously, you're going to need to make sure that you recharge it between trips, or you have a 12 volt system that enables you to recharge tool batteries on board in your vehicle, which is where I'm going ultimately. Down the track, planning to add a Milwaukee cordless chainsaw to the mix, and then, you know, have onboard battery charging, be able to use that battery for the inflator and for the chainsaw and so on and so forth. So that was part of my thinking around going for this unit this particular time. Doesn't require any install, doesn't need your car to be running, and I really like the fact that you can set it on a particular PSI and walk away. You don't have to keep checking and using it. Probably not the cheapest option price-wise. I picked mine up from Total Tools, not sponsored. It was $228 for the skin. I think that's the retail price. I don't think that's on special. And as I mentioned, you do need a charger and a battery on top of that. So if you're buying those things as well, it's probably going to cost you $400 or $500, much more than a cheap compressor from King's or somewhere like that. And it's going to cost you probably similar to the ARB compressor that comes in the toolbox, the little single cylinder one, which is what mine is. I can't speak to the longevity and how it's going to last being used repeatedly because I haven't got there yet. Time will tell on that front.
But all in all, I think it's a good bit of kit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video if you liked it. If you've got any questions that I can answer, put them in the comments down below and I'll do my best. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.